Backstage on October 25, the following rumors were discussed. ILayout. While everyone is busy with the topic of a nuclear dirty bomb, we will warn the public that it is no longer possible to cancel what the officials want to hide from the public, constantly shifting emphasis. Rising unemployment. There are no real jobs right now. The real unemployment rate is 70%, but according to government statistics, it is only 30%. Probably they consider all mobilized, also employed. About what it says. The economy of Ukraine began to die already from the inside. There is no money circulation, as in the human body of blood circulation. This leads to economic slow death. Conclusion: everything flies in a full pipe. Ukraine will feel the real consequences only in 4 to 6 months. They can't even be stopped. Even if the military case freezes, the fall will be strong. After a war, hunger always comes. Gossip. There was gossip that the scheme with the provocation and explosion of a dirty bomb could look like this. The shelling of the armed forces of Ukraine begins at objects inside the territories controlled by the Russian Federation, for example, at warehouses or the industrial zone of one of the cities. Among all the rockets fired, one is fired with a dirty nuclear charge. A nuclear explosion occurs over the territory of the Russian Federation. Ukraine claims to have hit a Russian ammunition depot where Russian terrorists kept a nuclear warhead that they wanted to use to strike Ukraine. This version began to be discussed on the sidelines. Many say that it is very easy to implement. Ukraine has everything to create such a bomb. Yes, and the West would believe in the version of the office of the president. That is why the Russians are so excited. And we decided to play ahead. The problem here is that if in reality such a bomb already exists, in this case will be implemented even by a third party, the same foreign PMC mercenaries who receive the task from those who pay them, then this will mean that someone is cornered, that he has to raise the stakes before his escape to justify his departure. Backstage rumors. There were rumors on the sidelines that the entire elite was really afraid that Zelensky would nevertheless decide to implement the case with the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric power station, blowing it up and flooding Russian positions, which would increase his chances of taking Kherson. Many are sure that this will anger the Russians and they will further destroy all infrastructure facilities in Ukraine, which will send the country to the Stone Age at the time of the onset of cold weather. Many generally voice the thesis that in this case, the Russians will begin to implement the tactics of the Americans in Iraq, when they put out everything and then staged more carpet bombing. The office of the president, as with the Crimean Bridge, will receive a situational victory, but a long-term benefit with an increase in rates.